Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another puzzle. If you're new here, my name's Sophia and I like to do jigsaw puzzles in a cozy manner. So if you might remember from one of my last videos, I mentioned that my completing the puzzle subscription was coming to an end. Well, guess what I got in the mail today? I think this is the final puzzle. So let's see. I want to preface this by saying I did not look online to see what they gave me, so this is going to be a surprise for both of us. By the looks and the weight of it, it is 1,000 pieces. Oh, it's called Fruity Sweets, and it is 1,000 pieces. Ooh! This is like what I imagine a sweets table would look like if you're like in the south of France in the summer. The brand is called Playful Pastimes. I have not done a puzzle by Playful Pastimes just yet, and the puzzle is called Fruity Sweets. The description reads, "This image is exploding with color. The imagery of the basket filled with flowers might be an indication the writer has just returned from the market. Notice the mailbox with Playful Pastimes on the scrawled on top. This original art was done by Taylor Davidson." Who is the writer? What does that mean? Was this written by AI? I don't know. I don't know that I understand the writer reference. If you're a Playful Pastime stan, maybe you understand that better than I do. Okay, so this is my 11th completing the puzzle. Let's get started. I can already tell these are going to click well together just by the looks of them. I might eat my words later, but I'm going to try something a little bit different this round, a little bit edgy. Some of you might already do this, but it's going to be a new one for me. And I am just going to start by putting things in the drawers. So I see a lot of this like pink color already. I'm just going to start putting those in the drawers. I'm an innovator. Edge pieces I'm going to leave up at the top. The problem I run into is that I sort everything by, I get all the edge pieces and I flip everything over, and then I want to assemble the border, but I have just all these other pieces. So that's why my new and improved method hopefully works. I'm testing it out. I shouldn't be so cocky. Now that I have the drawers sorted and the edge pieces sorted, I'm going to get started with the border. I will say by doing the method of sorting first and then assembling the border, I think I found more border pieces than when I just do the initial pass. So I think that's a good method if you are looking to achieve the border being done the first time around. I rarely do that, so this is new territory for me. I sorted the drawers by color, so I did brown, pink, white, and green. This method does work. I have all the border pieces right here. I was able to complete it. That is a first for me. I'm gonna take a break, but when I come back from the break, that's when I'm gonna decide which color to tackle. After a much needed break, I have completed, or at least started, the 2 baskets and then some of the roses and the cinnamon bunch up there, which you can see better here. Basket, cinnamon bunch, and rose. 20-minute update. I have some of the oranges done, oranges and cherries, and then some of the cupcakes have been put together. Can you smell them from here? Just kidding. This puzzle does not have a scent, so that's a good thing for me. This is how far I got last night. As you can see, I've done some of the macarons and the cupcakes. And I'm sorry for my pronunciation of macaron. I did take 4 years of French in high school, but my pronunciation have really seemed to get better. So that's where we're at. As you can see from the color distribution, I've done most of the pinks, most of the browns. The greens, there really weren't that many, so this is actually still kind of where we started. And then the miscellaneous whites, etc., still got a ton of those to go. I'm moving right along with this puzzle. I just got some of the brown background done. This puzzle's kind of interesting, the images at least, because some of the parts of it are in focus and then there's a lot that's blurry. So the blurry parts are a little harder. That's what I'm working through. I think I got most of like the major pieces done. So just kind of filling in the gaps as you see them here. I'm down to one drawer. I've tried to put this piece in here like 5 times now, and then I keep putting it back in my drawer, and then I'm like, oh, this one would be great right here. And it does not fit. So I need to like put it to the side. So I stopped trying it. I think the mystery piece goes over here. So let's try it. The quarantined piece. Does it fit over here? Yes, we found its place. And there you have it. That was the 1,000 piece puzzle by Playful Pastimes. I did enjoy the image of this puzzle. I liked that some of the parts of it were in focus and some were not. The pieces did seem to fit together pretty well together. I also want to say that I am not somebody who it takes much to convince to eat something sweet. So by looking at these beautiful cakes, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to eat something sweet. The entire like 7 hours it took me to do this. I did split it up into 2 different days. I do want to make a cake that looks kind of like this, like a lemon berry cake for the summer at some point. That's just a little tangent I have for you guys. Do I think it's going to hold up? No. But are we gonna try? We're gonna try because this is my last completing the puzzle for now. If you read the description, I'll give more information. I did enjoy the subscription. This was a gift. Probably in the winter time or once I'm done with my backlog of puzzles, I will resubscribe. And I'm not sponsored by them. But anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you around.